Here with tonight's second place finisher in the ISMA MSS feature here up at Evans Mills, Tyler Shullick. Also second in the championship, so it was a pair of deuces for Tyler here tonight. Tyler, talk us through the feature and everything that happened for you.
Yeah, it was a tough one to swallow tonight. You know, we wanted to just come in and win the race and let the rest of it handle itself, and it just, didn't pan out. We started 10th and we started 8th, and it was kind of hectic at the start in traffic, and I got beside him a couple times and lap cars would jump up, or the restarts just didn't pan out, and people would make a mistake and slide up in front of me, and I thought, if I could get Mike and then make him chase me, it was, that was best case. So it didn't pan out like that, and then we got to me and Mike kind of picked our way to the front as a pair, and yeah, he got to the front row on a restart and got the lead and got in clean air and kind of got going, and it took me a few laps to get there. So once we got to clean air, we were really good. It just, he beat me to the punch. So yeah, just one of those things. It's just a little bit too late.
Anything else setup-wise that you could have maybe done to work through traffic a little bit better, or? Yeah,
I mean, just it's such a a shoot match of guessing on adjustments. We only run here once a year, so it's hard to judge what this track does at night and what your car does at night. So Jimmy made really good changes all night, and we had a really good car. It just didn't pan out on restarts and getting in clean air, and clean air is king, and no matter what you're doing. So excuse me, yeah, Jimmy made really good changes, and we had great speed all night. It just just didn't work our way tonight.
Where are you racing next, or are we done for the year?
No, I don't think we're done for the year. We're obviously going to go to Caraway and try to snag a big win there, and we're more than capable. We got momentum on our side. We've passed a lot of race cars lately. We've got our race car where it's really good right now, and I'm super thankful to be driving the Bodnar car. It's a true pleasure and a lot of fun to race with these guys. But yeah, we'll head to Caraway in November and maybe throw a couple sprint car races in there
oh yeah, that's right. You do the sprint car stuff. That's right. Any big races out your way for a sprint car, or is it just kind of whatever you feel that you want to do?
Yeah, just a couple local shows. Okay. So yeah, we'll put our heads back to it this week, and and get some maintenance done and get things put back together, and put our best foot forward to to start off on a good foot and try to go get a couple wins to end the season.
Awesome. Well, who would you like to thank for this season?
There's a laundry list. Jim and Jimmy Bodnar, their entire families. It's so much fun. I have an absolute blast running with that team. And they're family now to me. It's so much fun to race and go see Jim during the week, and Jimmy lives in DC, so it's hard to, get together during the week, but the phone calls and the FaceTimes and, collaborating with all of them is such a blast. And, we built such a, I think a dynamic of a team of not, nobody lives, so close to each other. So it's, we have one of the most, I think, unique teams, which is honestly, in my opinion, like one of the, toughest things to do, but we make so much fun out of it, and, it's an absolute blast.
Sounds like modern technology is helping you guys out a lot between cell phones and FaceTime and all that stuff. Then. Yeah,
and, it's such a team dynamic. My mom and dad, I couldn't do it without them. I'm glad to still race with my mom and dad and Jim and Jimmy and my girlfriend Amanda, and we have so much fun doing this that I couldn't ask for a better team. Bob and Denise, Anthony and Tootsie and Buddy came this weekend, and Al Archer, he's from Oswego and been a supporter since I was a toddler. So it's really cool to be racing with Al, at this point in my career, and I really couldn't do it without Al either. And Rich and Katie Reed, they're hand in hand at this whole Bodnar team, and we couldn't do it without them, nor would we want to do it without them. So it's been a tough season for bad luck and whatnot, but we've got a season, the off season to rebuild. So I'm really excited to do that, and to come out swinging with Rich, in 2026. It's a true pleasure. But yeah, Bentley Saloon, Bentley talks to me a lot, coming back for the Classic after the burns and whatnot. I appreciate his, words of wisdom and his support. Kaiser Wheels, Serenity Ridge Machine, Sweet Manufacturing, Precision Welding, JG Mahalski out of Michigan. They were a huge supporter of ours this year. Level Performance Engines, they build us, a ton of horsepower, which shows, and it's obviously super reliable. We have yet to have any issue, in the last 2 seasons, so we could not do it without them. Perfection Fabricators, everybody that pitches on our team, Travis, Anthony, Contos. There's so many people that jump in throughout the year, and I'm just super thankful to be a part of this team. It's just a huge family.
I would say it seems like it's always with the Supers, a small army to keep these things going.
It really is. There's there's no catalog that you jump in Monday morning and oh, I need this, this, and this. It's grab a cut-off wheel and a hacksaw and in a tubing notcher, and you make it. And Jim is an absolute talent to be able to do the things he does is absolutely out of this world. Between him and Rich, I am amazed when I go to the shop and help Jim out, or drop things off, or just check in and see how's it going, and he blows me away. I feel like I can put some hours in and get some stuff done, and then I see Jim and it's just like I don't have words for how quick and efficient and how nice his race cars are. So it's a true pleasure to be around those guys, and just keep building on this, and I think 2026 could be a huge year for us.
Well, good luck at the sprint car stuff down in Caraway, and can't wait to see you in 2026.
Thank you, I appreciate it.